faithfully to inspire and guide all our counsels and actions, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us with thy grace to do only those things that promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. The leader.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague. Next item on the order paper is approval of vote and proceeding of Thursday, 12th of February 2024.
The distinguished colleagues, please go through the votes and proceedings of 12th of February 2026 for comment or corrections. The leader.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, in the absence of any observation, objection, or reaction, I rise to move for the approval of vote and proceeding of 12th of February 2026 as a true reflection of what transcends on that particular sitting day and to be taken by this honorable distinguished colleague as a servant.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Salami Waliwahinde, member representing Repo Olorun Ogun State Constituency, minority leader of this assembly. I rise to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House.
The distinguished colleagues, those in favor that the votes and proceedings of Thursday, 12th of February 2026 be approved by this honorable House, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Next item.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, next item on the order paper is message from the governor.
No message from the governor. Please, the leader, please approach. Where were we?
Other announcement by Mr. Speaker.
There's an announcement. The announcement is to invite honorable members and staff of Oyo State House of Assembly to the upcoming 2026 annual Ramadan lecture of the Oyo State House of Assembly Muslim Community, scheduled to hold as follows. Date, Wednesday, 4th of March 2026. Time, 10 a.m. Venue, Western Hall. Topic, Justice, Equity, and the Protection of Human Dignity in Islam. Resource person, Alhaji Mudashiru Atonda Bada, Chief Imam Uluole. Signed by Honorable A.M. Fadeyi, Deputy Speaker, Chairman of Oyo State House of Assembly Muslim Community. That is it for announcement.
The next item is petition, Mr. Speaker.
No petitions.
What are correspondence?
Yes, there's a correspondence. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, sir. A correspondence from Honorable Dr. Dawood Akanni Olalere Dialami, member representing Ibadan Northwest State Constituency. It is dated 17th February 2026, addressed to the Right Honorable Speaker, Oyo State House of Assembly. Notice of resignation from the People's Democratic Party. There's a mistake. Notice of resignation from the People's Democratic Party. Hi, Honorable Dawood Akanni Olalere Dialami, the Honorable Member representing Ibadan Northwest State Constituency at the Oyo State House of Assembly, hereby write to inform you of my decision to formally resign my membership from the People's Democratic Party, effective immediately. This is necessitated by the long lingering and unresolvable division that is bedeviling the party. In view of the above, it is my best interest, personal values, and the interests of my supporters to resign my membership from the party and henceforth be seen as a member of African Democratic Congress, ADC. I most humbly appreciate the opportunity afforded me by the People's Democratic Party to contribute to the development of Oyo State. Thank you for the experience. Yours faithfully, signed, Honorable Dawood Akanni Olalere Dialami.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The next item.
Mr. Speaker and esteemed colleague. Next item on the other paper is matter of urgent public importance.
No matter of urgent public importance.
Next item is personal explanation.
No personal explanation.
We are now in the order of the day paper, Mr. Speaker. And the first item to be considered in the order of the day paper for this sitting is second reading of bills. We have two bills to be considered for second reading for this sitting, and the first one to be considered.
Was the other paper put on the...
Exactly.
Was it put on the platform?
Yeah.
For members, so members were aware of the second reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since last week, we put that one on platform.
Okay. All right.
The first is Oyo State Post-Primary Teaching Service Commission Further Amendment Bill 2025. OYHA/10/36/26. A bill for a law to further amend the Oyo State Post-Primary School Teaching Service Commission Law Cap 111 Law of Oyo State of Nigeria 2000, and for other related matter. Honorable Sanjo Adedoyin Olapogmonso Sir, Leader of the House, second reading.
Any comments?
Well, it's a private member bill, and the chief sponsor of the bill is the Chairman House Committee on Basic and Primary Education, Honorable Ogundele, which is co-sponsored by me. So So by and large, I can assist him because we all know what is contained.
He's also going to
exactly
make a comment.
We all know what is contained in the amendment. Where the bill is just majorly to reposition the or to reposition your state post-primary teaching service commission for better service delivery, especially in the area of discipline, promotion, and to make the teaching service in Oyo State to be more professional. Because presently, most of the staff that operate in that teaching service commission are staff that are drafted from other ministry, parastatal, and agency. We know in this assembly, as an example before, we used to have such an experience in the time past that anybody from any ministry will just be brought to House of Assembly as a garage staff and will be placed upon those who have understudied this area very well. So it's majorly to reposition the Teaching Service Commission in Oyo State for greater productivity and for the people who really train as a teachers to be in the affair of teaching service in Oyo State. And especially we want the bill is equally, as I mentioned earlier on, to instill discipline in our various schools. We will collect that on various occasions we've dealt with motion that has to do with one issue of indiscipline, one issue of insubordination, one issue of embarrassment in our public school in Oyo State. This bill is majorly to put an end to all those rubbish and to make our Teaching Service Commission a robust and productive one in Oyo State. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to us that the bill should be given an accelerated passage for second reading and to be committed to relevant committee for further scrutiny, which is Committee on Basic and Secondary Education. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, I shall submit.
Well, thank you. Please, if you can have some specifics on the bill. The sponsor of the motion of the bill.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I'm Honorable Ogunre Johnson Akintola from Orire State Constituency. As the majority leader have said, the bill in essence to strengthen the directorate under TESCOM, particularly before school service is not really strong in TESCOM. And now, as one of the department, we now bring a personnel stroke school service together to strengthen this department. And not only we also introduce qualified staff to come up. Anybody that we had any department as director at TESCOM must be from the level of grade level 15 with the introduction of this bill, so that when qualified staff is man the directorate, we get better results, good results in terms of promotion discipline. And Mr. Speaker, sir, you will remember at a particular time the issue of some hearing teachers was being brought to the house, and for the TESCOM to have a good grip over discipline, this is why all notice vacuum in the former bill. That's why we come up with this bill. Also, effective management of post-service and pensions. There is issue on the issue of post-service and pension, so that those that retire will get their due at the right time. We want to use this bill to solve this problem. Also, in the area of performance, the bill seek to encourage performance there will a committee is now being set up with this bill, so that the best permanent secretary stroke tutor general will be awarded every year. Best directors, best principal, best vice principal, best teacher, best non-teaching staff will be recognized every year. And with this, the huge investment of our government, our governor, by employing a large number of staff, we will be reflect on the students when they have grip on monitoring of teachers. Automatically it will reflect on the performance of the student. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is the essence of the bill.
Honorable Adela.
Right Honorable Mr. Speaker, sir. Distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Dele Adeola, and I represent the Senate Tesfaju State Constituency. I want to commend the sponsors, the sponsor of this bill, in person of the Leader of the House and Honorable Oja. It's a bill that's ready to address a lot of salient issues in the TESCOM section of Oyo State government. But be as it may, Mr. Speaker, I don't know, that I have some observations on some of the sections of the bill. I don't know whether I can go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. On this section 5, where we have amendment bill to section 10 of the principal law. Now, we have there shall be established 11 zonal offices of the commission in the state, and subsequently as many more as may be desirable of the recommendation of the commission, subject to the approval of the governor. I want to suggest that that place should be amended to be 14 zonal offices, because already we have 14 House of Rep members, and if you go by that justification, we will see that if you have 14 Rep members in Oyo State, there is no reason why we should not have 14 zonal offices. Then we have some areas that are more populated. Then subsequently, other zonal offices can be created, added to that principal 14 zonal offices. So instead of 11, that's my first observation. The second one is on page 4. A insertion of new section 15 and 16. I'm much particular about that section 15. A special assistant. A special assistant shall be appointed for the chairman of the Teaching Service Commission. I need to be educated. I think you will be the first chairman in all the commission that will be having special assistants. So it's like equating that office to other principal offices in the state. When a chairman of a commission is having a special assistant being appointed.
What section is this? I'm
talking of section 15. So, and if you now look at the function of that special assistant, it's like relegating or duplicating the effort, the office of the permanent secretary. So, Right Honorable Speaker, I don't know if the sponsors can give us a better clarity on that. I think even if we check the schedule at the last page, you now see that the special assistant is now directly to the chairman, and that special assistant will be appointed among the staffs. So indirectly, there will be a clash between the permanent secretary and that staff. Because if I'm the permanent secretary, why will a staff under me now become a special assistant? We now have direct access to the chairman straight, without passing through the permanent secretary. So there will be a serious clashes of
Another
interest.
question that we should ask is that why is the special assistant?
So
why shall the person be serving officer?
That will be serving officer. Then why do we need?
If the person is within service.
Within the service. Then why do we even need the special assistant? Because already we have board members, We have permanent
We
secretaries.
have a lot of
We have a lot
assistants.
of, so I think all those areas should be observed. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That's my observation.
The leader.
Thank you, Honorable Adiola, for your observation. In the course of drafting the bill, we have to make some consultations, especially with the end users of the bill, which are teachers. We know the position of chairman is a political appointment, and most often than not, the government may choose to appoint somebody outside the teaching service experience, like what we had in the last period before the advent of this current woman. The man that occupied that office before was never a serving teacher. He just had an experience about teaching or anything related to teaching. So it is of opinion of the bulk of teaching service that in that regard, whoever is appointed as a chairman of the commission or chairperson, as the case may be, to have somebody as a PA, like chief of staff, like the office of the secretary is a production of law. This one is working directly as a coordinating director, coordinating man in the office of the chairman. It doesn't have anything to do with the PS. PS position is established by law.
But the thing is that what we are saying is that doesn't the chairman have enough assistants already?
No.
Especially in terms of.
No, it was not empowered to have any PA.
Okay,
before.
look at this. Look at this one. This section 2, subsection 2. I mean, section 3, subsection 2, where it says that at least one of the full-time members shall be retired principal or permanent secretary or tutor.
Those are
general.
members. Those are members of the commission.
And this kind of people, are they not enough to advise the chairman as to what happens or what goes in the?
But the chairman may still have some other thing to do personally that related to
The deputy speaker.
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for the opportunity given. So I think what we have here is trying to put a round peg in a round hole. That is what the bill is trying to achieve. But in doing so, Right, Honorable Speaker, there could be conflict of interest based on the submission of Honorable Adiola in not politicizing the commission by appointing a special assistant, which is at the purview of the office of the governor. The chairman of a commission, whether personal assistant,
special assistants here.
or whether personal assistant or special assistant, is at the purview of the office of the governor, from my own understanding, which you are aware of, Right, Honorable
All
Speaker.
essays are approved for the governor from this house.
From this house. So whether what's this bill in that section based on Honorable Diola's submission, now having a special assistant or a personal assistant for
Speak to the bill. The bill says appointment of special assistant. Don't let's get it confused. That is.
it must be typographical error.
So it is faulty from. But what I will advise,
it
Right,
must be
Honorable Speaker, is a
typographical
good
error.
bill, and I want to support that it be committed
Well,
for second
It
reading.
must be typographical error.
the leader.
Mr. Speaker, sir. The right word there is personal assistant. And the reason behind this is that the largest commission, the largest MDA ministry in Oyo State that have the largest staff is TESCOM. They have 28,500 staff. As a result, a lot of load of work is coming to chairperson table. And we, the house, we have been complaining on a lot of promotion, discipline, because the workload is too much. That is the main reason why the chairman need a personal assistant, bringing up that have experience, one of the teachers, to work with him. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
What is confusing here is also that the organogram, you put the special assistant to the chairman on the same level as the permanent secretary.
No. They are not in the same. They are not on the same level.
Okay, I say that it's just reporting to the chairman.
It's just reporting to the chairman.
The other thing I want to say is that you just rightly said that the TESCOM has the largest workforce, which
Yes,
is
sir.
correct. So why is it that you're still advocating for part-time members in the board? If the workload is a lot, then why not all full-time members? Why 2 full-time members and 4 part-time members? Which 2 would be female, as you said? I would have advised that we make it 6 full-time members, because it's a full-time. If you see you have 28,000 people and the workload is a lot, as we've all been crying about, then make it full-time members. I mean, what is the difference? It's just nomenclature. The situations that we've been having in other agencies and commissions is the issue of that's why part-time members.
It's a statutory board, Mr. Speaker. I think it's a statutory board.
So what does that mean?
And that one is reflection of what happened all over the state. And I believe that section was initiated maybe through their national body. It is only the governor that can initiate the amendment to that section.
But we are the lawmakers.
Of course, we are the lawmaker.
So it's what you put on law that the governor will
Maybe it's only
sign.
the governor or the house, maybe.
We just put it to 6 full-time members.
But that is
1 chairman, 6 full-time members.
Maybe we make further clarification on that area.
Okay, let me give you an example, which you are also aware of. When the Civil Service Commission approached the House, and we took the matter to His Excellency, His Excellency was in agreement with the Civil Service Commission that all members within the Civil Service Commission should be full-time members. How many staff does the Civil Service Commission have? Is it as much as the TESCOM? So that is your basis for justification. The Chief Whip.
The Right Honorable Speaker, sir, well, I still very much unpleased with this clause of 15, appointment of 15 special assistants, just like me.
Not.
Is 615.
15.
Section 15.
Subsection 15.
Section 15.
Subsection 15, Mr. Speaker. It talks about appointment of 15 special assistants.
No. Section 15 is not together.
No, you say subsection.
Subsection.
Section 6 subsection.